People with disabilities. Blind, meaning cannot see. For example, he is blind, but he can read using Braille. Mute or dumb, meaning cannot speak. For example, the boy is mute, so he communicates through sign language. Deaf, meaning cannot hear. For example, the man is deaf but understands lip reading. Lame, meaning cannot walk properly with legs. For example, he became lame after the accident. Amputee, meaning lost a hand or leg. For example, he is an amputee, but he uses an artificial leg. Paralyzed, meaning body parts become numb. For example, patient is paralyzed from the waist down. Crippled, meaning damaged or disabled limbs. For example, he was crippled by polio in childhood. Handicapped, meaning physically or mentally disabled. For example, there is a parking area for handicapped people. Disabled, meaning lacking normal ability. For example, they work to help disabled children. Speech impaired, meaning problem in speaking. For example, he is speech impaired but can write clearly. Visually impaired, meaning problem in seeing. For example, visually impaired people often read using Braille. Hearing impaired, meaning problem in hearing. For example, there is a school for hearing impaired students. Mobility impaired, meaning problem in moving. For example, mobility impaired people may need wheelchairs. Physically challenged, meaning having physical difficulties. For example, they are physically challenged but very talented. Wheelchair bound, meaning dependent on wheelchair. For example, he has been wheelchair bound since the accident. Bedridden, meaning forced to stay in bed. For example, the old man has been bedridden for months. Clubfoot, meaning deformed foot at birth. For example, the baby was born with clubfoot. Hunchback, meaning having a bent back. For example, the old man is a hunchback. Dwarf or dwarfism, meaning very short stature. For example, people with dwarfism can live happy lives. Mentally disabled, meaning problem in mental development. For example, the center supports mentally disabled children.